basketball programs here in the city. So just to give you a rundown on what's going to be happening, all of the events will take place in the downtown core. Starting at 1:30, folks are invited to gather together for what we're calling Dribble the City outside of City Hall at 425 East State Street. Folks are invited to bring their own basketballs from home to join with Mayor McNamara and local basketball players for a dribble from City Hall to the City Market Pavilion and the event grounds. That is essentially our ceremonial tip-off for the event. Once folks arrive down to the City Market Pavilion and the areas around Water Street and State Street, they'll find other activities which I'll speak to in a moment. So for that Dribble the City event that starts, folks can start gathering there at 1:30, and we'll officially sort of tip off and dribble down together collectively starting at 1:50. At 2 p.m., the City Market Pavilion will open to the public for what will be a 3 p.m. program with Fred and friends and local dignitaries for a celebratory welcome home program. Underneath the City Market Pavilion is standing room only. Chairs, lawn chairs, etc. will not be allowed in that space. If you want to come down and enjoy that, that can be done. You can bring your chairs for Water Street, for the alley next to the market, between the market and the indoor pavilion or the State Street area. There will be large screen TVs set up throughout the footprint to help people see what's going on stage. In some ways, we want to recreate the Jurassic Park experience, but we also know that folks are going to be coming, so there will not be seating. More folks will probably be coming than the first 2 nights that we hosted the Jurassic Park events. So seating will not be available underneath the pavilion. As I said, the gates to the pavilion will open at 2 o'clock for if you want to be standing room only. The program will begin at 3 p.m. We anticipate the program being done in advance of 4 p.m. and all the activities will conclude by 5 p.m. The food trucks, the beverage trucks, the kids' activities that will be happening will all run from 2 o'clock until 5 o'clock when the event concludes. Fred will be with us, of course, in person on stage, making remarks and giving his appreciation to the community and receiving that in return. Given the size of the crowd that we're anticipating, at this point, there won't be any public availability to do interactions with Fred. We understand that the community wants to do that, but just to recognizing the number of people who are coming down, the best way to celebrate Fred and show your love for him is to be there, but not to expect autographs or one-on-one interview opportunities or face-to-face opportunities. Over the coming months and weeks, I'm sure there'll be other opportunities here locally for Fred's fans to interact with him. So now I want to ask Marquez to speak on behalf of Fred and his team and share perspective that you might have, and then we'll do some Q&A, and then we'll probably have a more in-depth briefing for all of you members of the media to give some additional details. So.
All right. Thanks. Just coming up, this is one of the big event for the city, for the community to come out. A lot of people have been hitting me up on Facebook and Twitter and stuff like that. When is Fred coming back home? This is the opportunity now to bring the city out. Our hometown hero, NBA Finals champ as well. He got 1 MVP vote as well too in the finals. So this is kind of a big deal. And just me and him just been talking over the last few days, and he's just been excited to come out and see all of the support as well too. So just coming from the marketing director standpoint, I think this is a big deal, and as though everyone in the city should be able to come out and have fun and enjoy the festivities for sure.
Thank you very much. So with that, we'll open it up for some brief questions and then conclude this portion of it and then continue our briefing one-on-one with each of the reporters here.
John, you mentioned you're anticipating a large turnout. Do you have any figures as to how many people you expect to turn out on Saturday? Any projections?
Not that I'm going to put out there publicly. We're working with the city of Rockford, fire, police, public works to ensure a really fun and safe experience for our visitors, and recognizing that there's a lot of flexibility or unknowns as it relates to opening up an event like this, but we'll be prepared and we'll be ready, and we're looking forward to whoever comes out.
Can you talk a bit about why you guys decided to stay away from the parade route?
Yeah, so there's a couple reasons. In consultation and talking with Fred, it was at the Visitors Bureau, our suggestion that we stay away from a parade, recognizing that the team in Toronto had their parade. And as a team, the city of Toronto, with millions of people, came out to celebrate. We wanted to do something a little bit more unique and local to our region, and something that brought our community together. We think the Dribble the City concept is a way that kids and their parents and families and friends can do something together to have an experience, at this point, rather than a parade. And we just wanted to do something that was unique and local, while giving the community an opportunity to interact with, their friends and family, and welcome Fred home through the program at 3 o'clock.
John, is there a cost involved in all of this? Is it under your budget, or how does that work in terms of security and traffic control, things like that?
Sure. So there's not a cost to attend. It is free and open to all. Obviously, food trucks and beverage, things like that, would be at the the expense of anybody wanting to participate in that. Costs related to the event are being underwritten by our organization, the Convention and Visitors Bureau. Costs related to public safety and public works, closing of roads and things will be covered by the city of Rockford as the host. We are seeking corporate sponsors and partners who want to help us underwrite the cost, and folks who are interested in doing that can call our office at the Convention and Visitors Bureau at 815-963-8111.
Do you have any idea how many vendors will be there? You mentioned there will be vendors lined across a few streets. Do we have any idea how many?
I think we're looking at between 6 and 10 food vendors, beverage vendors.
Why do you encourage people to come out Saturday?
One, it's going to be a beautiful day, right? So it's a beautiful summer day, downtown Rockford along the river. But really, we want to provide this opportunity for the community who came out and had a great time at the Jurassic Park events to now come full circle and welcome Fred home, to show him appreciation, show support, show their love for him, and welcome home a champion. We haven't had an NBA champion, anybody play from Rockford in the NBA, let alone win a championship so earlier in their career and in such a phenomenal way. So what a great opportunity for our kids to celebrate a local hero and for all of us to come together as a community.
Marquez, what does the community, clearly the evidence of community pride shown about this NBA championship that Fred was such a vital part of, what does it mean to Fred to have thousands of people from his hometown proud of him and coming out to support him?
I think it's big, actually. Just having the stigma on Rockford as kind of a, violent city and stuff like that. When we had the watch party down at the City Pavilion, just for everyone to come out and have literally no issues at all, that was great. And a lot of people in one setting, and then just to come in and support him, I think that was big. And for him, it's a big deal, because that's one of the things that he always preaches and always talks about, is just the safety of the city and everything, and everyone comes out to have a good time. So it's big.
Other questions? All right, so I'll reiterate that folks are welcome to come out for this free, open to all event on Saturday, the 29th in downtown Rockford. Dribble the City starts, you can start gathering outside of City Hall, 425 East State Street at 1:30. The tip-off and the dribble begins at 1:50. City Market Pavilion grounds open at 2 o'clock for folks who are wanting to line up. Coolers, pets, smoking, outside food and beverage, and chairs are not allowed inside the pavilion or anywhere on the footprint, with the exception of chairs are allowed outside of the pavilion for folks who are coming down for the program at 3 o'clock. With that, I'll let you know that additional information can be found on the Visitors Bureau's website, gorockford.com/FVV party. Additional information is there, as well on Go Rockford's social media pages on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. We'll be posting information throughout the week leading up to Saturday for that. With that, we're looking forward to seeing everybody down and welcoming Fred back to his hometown, all of our town, the great city of Rockford. Thanks so much, everybody. All righty.
I'm sorry, Joe, what was that?